Welcome back everybody to another All Things Nerd video. Welcome back to exploring the world of Azeroth in World of Warcraft. Today's adventure leads us back to the Frozen Throne, where we just created a fresh Death Knight, and we are right here in the beginning. This is where you actually walk up to the Lich King and you get the quest and you get initiated into the Knights of the Ebon Blade. And you choose your Death Knight starting weapon and all that and blah blah blah. But what I'm interested in today is there is some land off in the distance. So if I open my map, you can see where we're at. Obviously we're on top of quote unquote Icecrown Citadel. So we're inside of Icecrown, which is like a instant version of it, or the Death Knight starting zone. Something interesting is if you look out to the very distance here, there is a huge plot of land that looks to be like Icecrown over there in the distance. And I'm trying to figure out what this is. Now, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to Monk, or Utility Monk, from the ATN All Things Nerd Discord community. He had given me these rogue stones that act essentially as shaman farsight. And you can place these things anywhere on the ground below you, and you can go and like see it from a viewpoint down there. Obviously you can't go too far with these, but you can go pretty far. So you can't go like outside of the map, unfortunately, which I don't think you can. Oh, I haven't tried, but so let's go check it out. So yeah, shout out to Monk. Thank you for these. We're gonna go test these out and see how close we can actually get to the ground here. And there we go. So we're pretty far on the ground. As you can see, we're down below the tower where you actually start. And this is what is below Icecrown Citadel, or quote unquote a version of it. Now, if you look over to my backside here, you will notice a huge plot of land, which to me looks like Northrend. And you can actually see Icecrown in the distance. You can see what looks to be Naxxramas. You can see another plot of land over here, and I don't know what this is, and I've been trying my hardest to get over there, but every time I get close, obviously you die. And does anyone know what this land is? I would love to know, because I have not found a way to get over there. I don't know if this is like a instant version of Northrend. Our rogue thing's about to run out, so we're gonna place one over here. There we go. But something interesting is it looks like it's just like another version of Northrend to the distance here. And I would love to get over here and check out what this is and explore it. But I don't know if it's possible without, glitches or something like that. So I don't even know how you would get over here to begin with. If anybody has been over here, I would love to know, like, what exactly is this? I'm assuming it's some sort of, or maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe you just fall through the map when you first touch that zone. But yeah, I'm just really curious on what that is, and I would be interested to find out more information if anybody has more information on what this is, and if this is like an instance version of Northrend, if we're actually outside of Northrend, just way outside the map, because as you can tell from the map here, we are in Northrend, in Icecrown, and we are on top of the Icecrown Citadel, which is just a instance version of the Death Knight starting zone. So if anybody has more information on what this plot of land is to the distance here, I would love to know, and I'm just more curious on how we could get there. But if anybody has any information, feel free to reach out to me on Discord or whatever it may be, and I would love to know. So, but anyways, guys, just want to make a quick video on checking this out, and maybe you can solve this mystery. Maybe you can get over here. I would love to see screenshots or what this is, but if you have any idea, I would love to know. So, all right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.